Hey guys, Mr. Yeisley here. So we're on to lesson number 10 in chapter 4, all about writing linear functions. And so lesson number 10 talks specifically about how to write an equation of a parallel line. So when they've given us a line and we know its equation or know some information about it, we can take that information and we can actually write an equation of another parallel line. So let's talk about how to do that. So in this process, we really have about 3 kind of steps that we need to do in order to do this. So the first thing is that we're going to plug the point xy, so whatever that point is, we're going to plug that point xy, get that they give us, and the slope that they give us from the parallel line into the slope-intercept form. So they've given us a point xy, so we're going to plug x and y into this spot right here. For y and for x, we're going to plug those numbers in right there. Then we are also going to plug in the slope that we know, m, right here as well. Now, as you notice when we do that, that's going to leave a b right here, right? And that is completely fine, right? When all we have left is b, that means we can solve for b. And again, remember, b is your y-intercept, all right? So this is the y-intercept. So because we know they are parallel lines, we know this will be the same, right? The slope will be the exact same. So we don't really need to figure that out. We know that this is going to be exactly what it should be, all right? But we need to figure out what the y-intercept is of this new line. So that's why we're plugging this information in to the slope-intercept form and then solving it for b. All right, so we're going to go in and it says solve for b. All right, and then we're going to again go back and use the slope, because remember the slope is going to be the same for both of the lines because they're parallel. All right, so we're going to use the slope of the parallel line and then the y-intercept that we just figured out, the b, all right, to create our new equation. So we're going to plug that slope in and then we're going to plug that new information of b in. The y and the x will now stay just as y and x. We won't plug any information in for them. And then we will have the equation of the parallel line that we need. So again, this could look a little different in different situations. Typically, they're going to give us the equation of one line, all right? So we can identify the slope and y-intercept of that line. That's fine, all right? And then we're going to plug that information in and we're going to put it in here. They also typically will give you 1 point on the line that you're trying to write the equation for. So again, this is the process that we'll go through. So in lesson number 11, you'll see this put to use. But if you have any questions at this point, please let me know. Otherwise, continue on in the chapter.